you say that when you lose something for something? Do you say you lose your virginity? What do you say that when you lose I don't know how the hell they say that. Like, let's say if you lose confidence for something. Oh, no, it doesn't work either. Oh man, what is? Oh, lost your chance in the game. If you lose something for a game, what does that mean? That if you lose, like, let's say you don't like a certain game anymore, and they keep coming out with new ones all the time. I'm just saying I lost like like I don't know how the hell you say that. There's a thing for, and I can't. It's like something like, if let's say you lose something for a TV show that you just don't like anymore. You can't get into it anymore. Don't like. What is the word for that? Oh, nice. I certainly don't know what it is. Well, let's just say you don't like. If you don't like a show anymore, right? That you just don't like anymore, or you, like, let's say you give up on it or something. What would you say that is? Like you lose your just interest. Yeah, there you go. All right, that's what I was referring to. That's what I'm saying. I lost interest for Call of Duty games. That's it. Just don't care for them anymore. I played the ones I wanted to play in the time period, and that was it. My Advanced Warfare and my Black Ops. That's it. It's not lost interest now in Call of Duty games.
When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
No, I'm not saying you have to lose interest in it. It's up to you.
Thank you for opening
You
your
like the
house
game. If you still like Call of Duty games, go ahead. I'm not going to stop you. That means you'll play with Bryson then. Because he's getting the game, you said, so be able to play with him.
Carmine Falcone?
That game,
is the
when he
Dent
gets
campaign
it.
soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
In a way, if I were you, I would get rid of the one you got then. If you're getting the new one. Because Bryson will never get the one you have, that's for damn sure.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal?
And if it's true what you said, they have freaking better guns in the new one, then Bryson will definitely like the new one better. That's the reason why he never got that game, because of the guns. He didn't like them. He didn't like them.
This is Selena.
I don't know where the heck you went, because I can't hear a word you're saying, so.
I'd have to count the pieces. Falcone's calling card.
Yeah.
The chemicals. Where are they?
We're all being played here, including you.
It's the Waynes.
Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
Did you ever get your tea? Oh, you did? Okay. It's almost 9 o'clock. You better hurry up. Oh, that was friggin' awesome last night.
don't have to do this.
Only you now, Master Bruce.
I thought I might find you here. The news was upsetting for both of us.
But you should see this.
I know you come here for solitude, Bruce.
More allegations about his ties to the underworld.
This isn't going away.
It's all so public and messy.
People are throwing stones at my family, Alfred. I need to understand why.
It's my family too. Don't forget that. I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades. I hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
My money has never corrupted me.
And I'm proud of you. But you're hardly the norm. Hill greased the wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners. Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
Working with Falcone and Hill. I expected a regular accounting, not a pact with the devil.
Your father was a good man in many ways, but this was his undoing. I want you to know, I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then, they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door. Everything I did, everything I've ever done, was out of love for you. I hope you can forgive me.
How could I hold this against you? You're all I've got, Alfred.
Thank you. I won't let you down again.
I know.
This is the first time I've been back here since that night. When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne. He was simply too well known. Too big. Yet, there it was.
If my father was that deep in crime, he would have had enemies.
Well, that's a fair assumption. You don't think.
What did you think of? What did you think of? I loved last night's episode of Gotham. That's for damn sure.
I can recall every moment.
Finally, at the end, he got his friggin' mask now, the Batman mask.
Sometimes
that Lucius Fox gave him, and his costume. The only thing he's missing yet is his cape. It's the only thing he doesn't have yet. And his grapple gun and his course is what do you call that? Is the hell did he? What did he say that thing was? That belt he had around his waist for gadgets and stuff.
I want him standing here.
His gadget belt?
Right
I forgot.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
I'd only want to ask him one question. Why? My parents could have given him.
What was it then? It was a Tiddly belt, whatever. Yeah, that's right.
Anything. Why would he just shoot them?
He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
He just wanted to protect us.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
I always wanted to be brave. Just like him.
And you are. He would be so proud to see that you took a different path.
You what? Yeah, right, yeah, well, Commissioner Gordon doesn't even know, yeah. He was surprised when he saw, Commissioner Gordon was surprised when he saw that thing on his thing first and stuff. And well, actually, Gordon is not even the, he's not even the commissioner yet, so. But really, when he really becomes Batman, Gordon is the commissioner, so, and then that's when he makes the bat signal for him and everything. Right now, Harvey is the freaking commissioner. Isn't that the one? Isn't that the Harvey that becomes Two-Face?
You wanted to see Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
No, it can't be, because first of all, Harvey never had a freaking beard, so can't be him. No, why is his name Harvey then? Two-Face was never in the show yet. I've never seen Two-Face yet. I've seen Catwoman, which is Selina, the Scarecrow now, the Riddler, Penguin, the Joker,
And the gunfires.
and I don't know who else. I forgot who else.
There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Maybe. Do I really want to know?
Stay back!
Say whatever you want.
Nothing personal. Just business. He told me you had it coming. You don't have to do this. Don't walk on it. He's making a mistake.
Bruce, are you all right?
It wasn't a mummy. They were assassinated. And Carmine Falcone knows why.
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about, so I can't hear you. You're like a totally away from the friggin' whatever. You're like totally away in the background somewhere. I can't hear a word you're saying.
Getting you in to see Falcone like this? I don't have to tell you how many rules we're breaking. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm always here for you. This could land us both in hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
Look, I get that, Art, okay? And it means a lot to me.
I know it does, Bruce. It doesn't make it any easier. The last time you disappeared behind closed doors with Falcone, the press made us pay. At least tell me what this is about. Look, I'm all for blind support.
I'm not sure, but I think Falcone put a hit on my parents.
Wait, what? Bruce, That's terrible.
That's why I have to speak with him. I have to know for sure.
Bruce, I appreciate you opening up to me, but just try and keep it cool in there. I don't want any headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Gentlemen, we finally put Falcone in his cage. Now, thanks to the information you gave me, Bruce, he won't ever get out.
Oh, I'm sorry. Information? What information?
Oh, I assumed you knew. I was going to contact your office first thing.
I gave him some evidence against Falcone.
More like a catalog of his entire criminal empire. It's a case that'll put Falcone away for life.
Is that a fact?
It's the reason I said yes to this unorthodox request.
Nice job bringing in Falcone. Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr. Wayne?
Yes.
Sergeant Renee Montoya. I just wanted to say, some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
Thanks, Sergeant.
We had to put Falcone in the infirmary. Batman practically tore him in half. He's helped us a lot in the past, but if you ask me, he's out of control.
Batman is a monster. That freak does more harm for Gotham than good.
I'm starting to think you might be right.
Well, at least someone's getting tough on these guys. I tell you, I'd rather have Falcone in here than out on the street.
You weren't there, Harvey. You didn't see it. All right,
I never got
Falcone's
Batman
inside.
for
Say what you gotta
Xbox.
say. We'll be out here.
I might get it eventually, yeah. If I get it for Xbox eventually, then I'll get rid of it. I'll delete it on PS4. Yeah, of course. Really, nothing's changed on Xbox. It's mostly the same game. Nothing different.
Some clout.
It's not that it's going to change or something like that or something.
Can't get in to see me. Good thing I'll be out of here in a week. It's like a mausoleum in here.
We need to talk, Falcone.
You weren't so eager the last time we met. But then, I knew you'd come around. Especially after the press got their teeth into you. You're your father's son. Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were
How would you
close.
know? You never played it for Xbox.
More than friends. More like cousins. Going back decades.
Did you have something to do with his death?
Ah, so that's what this is really about, eh? The pop digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings. And they were never...
Why? Just looking at it on a video is going to tell you how the game looks.
I thought you'd have figured that out by now.
Really? You played it?
I
When?
tried to get through to your dense party. Maybe I should have spelled it out.
Convince me then. Tell me a story about a...
Lisa in Heather's house.
There it is.
Oh, he had it for
Now,
Xbox?
you're hooked. Your father
The first one, you mean?
and me, we ran this city. Still
Yeah, well,
do.
one thing I did, I'm definitely getting the one game now for Xbox when I get it in
Can't
November.
think through it.
So
Morphine's on
I'm
the
getting my
side.
freaking Lego Marvel 2
Be a
for
good boy.
Xbox. I'm not getting it for
Come
PS4.
on
So.
out, huh?
Of course, I didn't change it yet, so I forgot to tell them about it. But doesn't really matter. Once you go to pick it up, they ask you what you want it for anyway. So
But you never forget the tender kiss. It'd be so easy to give me the whole vibe.
yeah, I ordered it. I had it for Xbox, and then I changed it to PS4. So mostly when I go to 1st of November to pay the rest of the Xbox off,
What kind of son did Thomas Wayne make?
I need you to
I'll
compare it.
I'll tell them to change it then.
Oh, there it is.
Because I'll be paying the rest off for that one, and I'll be getting another game right away that day too. So I only owe $40 on Lego Marvel. So
that reminds me of your mother.
one thing I have to worry about today, I got my 2 games, and then I got my charger right away today. So I got my charger for my Xbox already. I don't have to worry about it.
Her in you, tell the truth. Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't know. You took her from me when I was 9 years old.
But you really think I hired Jill? Sure. I worked with Joe.
Oh, it's true. You can't really the ones with control. If you have the remote for the controller for Xbox, you'd be buying batteries left and right. That's why the charge is the best thing. And one thing about Xbox is that's different from PS4. When I charge my controller for Xbox, I could go a whole friggin' week or a week and 2 days before I charge it. That's how long they last more than PS4 does.
Call friendly. Your parents learned that.
Now, if you buy an Xbox, you're gonna need a charger, so unless you want to spend your money on batteries all the time.
The bastard had to die.
Yeah, I forgot. You have a lot of batteries here. Me, I can't afford to buy. My father, we can't afford to buy batteries every 2 seconds. So, and the way I play, the freaking controller goes dead. So, yeah, okay, whatever. Buddy, I had the Xbox One, the regular one, when it first came out in 2014. The batteries I got for it were dead in a week. I had to freaking buy. My father had to buy a whole package of them, and then after that, after he bought them, and I put 2 new ones in. Then once they died again, I said, "Oh, this is ridiculous. I'm not doing this all the time." And I just bought myself a charger and said, "To hell with it." Made myself a lot easier than changing the battery all the time.
I bought us some time.
That's one thing about PS4, you don't worry about it. You just have the charger wire that comes with it. Then the friggin' the battery's built in the controller.
Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp. This close, we were this close.
You both hurt her. She had no love for Falcone.
She's supposed to do her duty, not act on impulses.
Just doesn't make any sense. She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
No, there isn't. No, they're not. The new ones do not have batteries inside of it. Yeah, you get batteries for it. Yeah, of course.
Now it is a PR disaster.
Actually, maybe you do. Maybe the new ones do it, but you'll still have a charger for it.
So we gotta get out.
Charge the battery if it's built in it.
Best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody. Details are still coming in, and that we're investigating. The usual.
Slow down, Harvey. We need the facts first.
The simple fact is she walked in and shot him.
Then we need the complex facts, like how and why.
Lieutenant, District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Oh, Christ. I can delay them for a little.
No, hold on, I'll tell you. The play and charge kit. That's for Xbox One. It's a battery pack. It's a battery pack with the charger in it. I didn't open it yet because I don't have my system yet. Why would I open it?
We still need answers.
Tell me if she says anything. I have to know why she did this.
Yes, I'll be asking him on it first. I'll ask him, yeah.
Alfred.
I don't think so.
Falcone's been murdered.
I'll ask them, but if they do, then I won't have to open that one. I'll just return it then.
I need access to the back computer for anything I find.
If it's not open, I can return it with the $25.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions.
There's one thing I still got right here is my my thing yet, so I got my $25. I mean my thing. In fact, I could actually ask him tomorrow. I can call him tomorrow, and then if my father comes home from work, and if they tell me that, oh, the system has a charger, then I can return this. So it says within 30 days you can change it. You want to change it back? Has the one like the PS4, yeah, with the batteries built in the controller, yeah. Has a wire to charge it, yeah. Yeah.
Fresh injection site.
Yeah, exactly.
It doesn't look like blood.
Because if it does have built-in batteries, then they'll definitely have a wire to it then. Like the PS4 did, yeah. I'll call them tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. when they open. That way, if they tell me that, then when my father comes home at 2...
Alfred, I think I found the substance. Analyze and forward me the result.
Of course. I'll be in touch as soon as I have the results.
Where am I? Mr. Wayne? What's going on? Oh, but I got this awful feeling something terrible happened. Everything is such a blur.
Sergeant, you have to think. What do you remember?
Oh, God. Falcone. I was hoping it wasn't real.
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot.
Yeah.
Listen, you have to believe me. I talk big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never betray the lieutenant. Everything is so foggy. I remember a sharp pain.
There's an injection site on your neck.
Then it just felt light. Like
Who the heck are you talking about?
Whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence.
Oh, you mean,
There was a voice in my ear insisting Falcone
Joseph's
was
brother.
gonna get off. And all I knew was that I had to stop that.
Oh, yeah, yeah, okay, yeah.
I had
No,
to.
how would I know? I
No
never
matter
met
what.
him. I never met him.
The reasons why I should have. They were a million miles away.
Did you see
I
a
did?
face? Could you ID a suspect?
I
Oh,
don't
yeah, I
think so.
did meet him. Yeah, okay.
You
Yeah,
must
yeah. Now I
remember some detail. Try.
Oh, yeah, if he's
I
got a
don't
cool
remember
controller, yeah, of course. I don't blame him if he watches the new one when it comes out. I don't blame him for that.
The voice, it was saying something.
I mean, if the
about
new one does have a freaking
revolution.
built-in battery pack, like the PS4, it'd freaking be a whole lot better.
Oh, said something similar.
So I know the regular Xbox One does not have.
I'm so sorry,
You definitely need the
Lieutenant.
battery charger that I have.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back.
Yeah,
How is she? Did she tell you anything?
I'm glad I got the Xbox One X.
I found evidence that she was drugged. A fresh injection site on her neck.
I was out of my mind, Lieutenant. Please believe me.
Hey, I do. Of course I do.
Hey, get forensics in here. Now!
She remembers a voice saying something about
Yeah, which
revolution.
means if they do,
That's
if
not
it's
much to
true,
go
then
on.
they'll have a wire to in the
if they're bringing
system
forensics
in the
in, let's get Bruce out.
in with the system itself, like the PS4 did.
Alfred, I gotta get back
And you'll
to
be
the
able
map.
to charge it like
Gotta
that.
lead on whoever's behind
You won't have
us.
to worry about battery, the one you get anymore from the regular Xbox One.
What are you doing here? My friends in the GCPD have been telling stories about some kind of lockdown.
I'm sorry, Vicky. I don't have time.
Don't brush me off. Word is there were
Yeah.
shots fired near where Falcone
I'll
was
know
being
tomorrow when I call.
Know
If
anything
they
about
say
that?
there's no built-in thing, then
Must
I
have
know
been
the
back when it
truth, and I'll be able to keep it. But
Where did you get that?
So it's true?
No, I didn't say that.
Word is you turned over enough dirt on Falcone
Yeah.
to put him in Blackgate prison for life. A day after he showed up at your house.
all I know is if it's true, I'll be able to return it. I'll get my 25
Now,
bucks back.
Here. You can't afford to be associated with another scandal. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can
I
use.
don't know. I could have asked him right there and there when I was there, but
I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened.
A police sergeant, Renee Montoya.
Wait, Sergeant Montoya?
You didn't get this.
I bought it because if it doesn't have it and I picked up my system, I wanted the extra $100 for another game and stuff. So I didn't want to. So I was paying off my Marvel. Well, actually, I paid off the first, but I was going to get a game that on the first two that day. So that's why I didn't want to buy a friggin' a charger that day. When I was going to have the charger before the Xbox, because once I pay it off, all I have to do is pick it up the 7th. So I would have, then when I get it home, I'd have the charger already. So on the first, I paid off my Marvel that I owe, and then I'm getting another game right away with it.
Or someone else is using his revolutionary.
So Marvel doesn't come out till
Either way,
November
I need to find
14th.
Let's put our drones in the air and start a search. I'll run a trace on his cell. In the meantime, we have to find out what we can do about this drug.
I'll probably get my Mafia 3 from my Xbox that day on the 1st November.
The residue I scan on Montoya.
Then I'll be getting rid of Mafia on here. I won't be using it on PS4 anymore.
Let's see what we got.
It's ironic that Falcone died.
To tell you the truth, I actually liked it. It's good for PS4, but when I had it for Xbox, when you were here, you saw the difference in it.
Surrounded by police who were ordered to protect him.
Falcone got off easy by getting killed. He deserved much worse.
Whoever did this was judge, jury.
You even said yourself you liked it better for Xbox when you saw it at my house. Couldn't believe how different it looked.
Before he was killed.
I can imagine what it's going to look like on my Xbox One X.
Funny, I don't recall any Sunday dinners with the mob.
It's even better, even different. No, it's not. Because like I said, the Xbox One X, any game they said that you get now is going to look 10 times different than the old one, because the new Xbox One X, not only is it 4K, but they have a special thing also inside of the system. If you don't have a 4K television, the games will still look like it's 4K. That's why they said people that don't have a 4K television, they don't have to worry about it, because they buy the Xbox One X. They'll have that special thing in the system that'll make your games on your regular television look like you have a 4K television. And the freaking graphics will look freaking even better than what they did on the regular Xbox.
I suppose that makes sense.
And I even saw the difference. I saw it at E3, what the freaking games are going to look like. And that was a 4K television they used at E3. But then the one that announced the game system, he says, oh, don't worry. Even though if you people don't have a 4K television, the games, the way they look like on here, that's the way they look like on your television. I'm like, what? Holy shit. I'll make the old Xbox look like shit. Plus, not only that, but the system is a lot faster and freaking faster and everything than the old one.
The dogs were doused with the base chemicals. The reaction was...
Well, hey, I'm glad. My games are freaking download, even the ones I freaking download, download 1, 2, 3. Plus my freaking internet that I have will be freaking super fast. Always took for freaking stupid Xbox One S I had always took forever. That system was not good at all. Even though it was a 4K system. Not in my book, it wasn't.
Both compounds seem stable, but they're quick.
Yes, it was a 4K system. Xbox One S was. I had it.
Creators of such a drug possibly having
the regular Xbox was not a 4K TV. I mean 4K television.
Drugging others to fight them for you.
As far as I know, Montoya is still an isolated case.
Your drones are in position to triangulate Cobblepot's location.
You what? Yeah, I know it does. Yes, I know. I had it, I should know. Had the stupid 500 gigabyte one. I bought it from friggin' Stoneberry. Well, like I said, you don't have to have one like I have. You can buy the regular one.
Bring me her head.
Now, right now, if you wanted a deal right now, you could simply get the friggin' the regular Xbox. But if you want, I don't know what you want. If you want the regular Xbox or the S, that's up to you. But the regular Xbox One right now, the one I saw on the internet is the one with either the racing game comes with it or friggin' Battlefield 1 comes with it, and it's only $300 right now. Friggin' it's on sale right now. Probably because people are gonna be getting ready to buy go Christmas shopping. So if you wanted that system, you want a terabyte, now's the time to friggin' do it. Michael, you don't get it. No, they're not, because it says right on it, pick up at store. So I saw it right underneath the system. It says pick up at. If you're in a hurry, pick it up at the store. It says.
Skyline Club. Jesus, didn't even wait for Falcone's body to get cold, did you, Oz?
Going to speak with him, Bruce?
Bruce Wayne.
Because right now it's on sale because it says regular $349. Right now it's just $300, but it's gonna end. Probably end soon anyway. So I know friggin' a lot of friggin'. I'm glad I got. I mean, there's so many different Xbox One X's that you can get. The other ones that you can get with a game with it, and the membership is $700, $600. I only got the system itself, so that's $400, $499. Yeah, 500. Yeah.
You lot, come check out this office.
Yeah, well, the 500 is not with no games.
You can help me. Or
you want that, but you gotta pay $600.
Let him go.
Screw that. I'm not paying $599.
You kill a crime boss, you'd expect a word of thanks from Gotham's #1.
That's how much the regular Xbox was when I first got it.
Pass your gratitude on to those who made it happen.
The first Xbox One.
You hear that,
When it came out in 2014, that's how much I paid for it. I only got the system itself too.
A little respect for the back.
I got the special edition.
Is this about Falcone? We all saw how you felt about Falcone.
Every GameStop has that version, so they have those different ones. So
you'd have finished the job yourself. Admit it, Falcone deserved to die. Vermin like Falcone deserve to be stomped out. Believe me, I know.
I don't kill my enemies.
Maybe that's why you got so many. Might be time to reconsider. As a show of good faith, I'm gonna let this one go. How's about we talk this through? We helped you with Falcone. Now, if we could just cut out the rest of the rot, like Wayne and Hill, ordinary folks might be able to breathe.
What is it about this place that attracts criminal scum like you? What does Bruce Wayne have to do with this?
Pretty boy's got himself a fat bank account, thanks to his parents. Only problem is, they took that people that couldn't fight back.
Really? Really? Gee, really? You think so, huh? I got my PS4 Pro. Well, actually, I got it from Fingerhut, but I saw PS4 Pro and freaking on GameStop. At GameStop, it was still $500.
Here's the thing. I actually admire you, Batman. We both want the same.
Yeah, $499. That's what my Xbox is. $499. Duh.
Me and my people, we've got big plans for Gotham.
Yeah, because it's old, that's why. It's old because the new PS5 will be coming out in 2 years.
We had a deal, she didn't make good on it. So...
Oh, I didn't say it was that old, but according to them it is. If they would have lowered the price, then it's old to them, so... Actually, I didn't even notice how much the PS4 Pro was now. So.
Lena.
Yes. Oh, beautiful name.
Oh really? Oh, 399. So it dropped $100.
Gonna have to try harder than this.
Track down Selina Kyle.
I'll find her right away.
Well, you always said anyway you don't even want a 1 terabyte Xbox, so really if you want the 500 only, that's only $300. That's only $299. So if you're not going to buy a lot of games for it, it's not even worth it for you to have a 1 terabyte. Yeah, that's why it's better if you just get the 500 gigabyte then. You're just getting it for your mafia. You said so. Yeah, and that maybe add some Xbox 360 games, you said. Yeah, and your Mafia 3, that's all. So, wouldn't be worth it to have a 1 terabyte then. Hope you know, if you get the 500 gigabyte, I hope you know, the Xbox One S only comes in white, so you don't have an option. But if you were able to get the 1 terabyte one for 300, I mean right now the one that's on sale, you'd be able to get a green one if you got the Battlefield one, or if you got the racing one, you'd still get the white one, but still be 1 terabyte. So actually right now they're the same price, both of them. But
you lost? Because I don't have time for tourists.
But like I said, if you're not going to get a lot of games for it, then
the wrong bar.
Then you don't want no sense of getting that. You might as well just have a 500 gigabyte.
Hey.
So I'll be using my Xbox for friggin' my movies too. So
knew it.
I'll be using a crappy Blu-ray player anymore.
Are you trying to lay low? Of course, you're not really the low-lying type.
Nice to meet you.
Frank. Yeah. Funny seeing you here. So much in the papers. Whole other thing, meeting the man in real life. You're shorter than I thought you would be.
Leave him alone, Frank. Man's
Why would you do that?
Have a quiet drink.
You didn't seem to mind the company.
Oh, then that would be your loss then if you did that, so. That would be. It's one thing, like I said, Xbox will never
So
get
then I
one
need to
thing,
tell you
so
something important.
that's why I'll never give up my PS4, so. And when PS5 comes out in 2 years, I'll be getting the PS5 and replacing it with PS4 Pro. I'll have the new Xbox One X and I'll have the new PS5.
That's why I'm here. You're in danger.
So I'll never give up my Last of Us, so.
The man who hired you.
An Xbox, Microsoft never can get that game, so.
He goes by Penguin.
So because Naughty Dog will not make it for Xbox systems.
You've got to be kidding me.
They don't. Microsoft doesn't have the rights to the name.
I'm dead
Only Sony does.
When you screw someone over,
So any Naughty Dog game that comes out for PS4 is only for that one only.
Penguin can't take on both of us, and I'm not going anywhere. Clearly you know something about him.
I only know him by reputation. I'm surprised you never heard of him. He's a big deal across the pond. He's more dangerous than you think.
I grew up with Oz. He's the first real friend I ever had.
I'm not surprised. Questionable morals and a penchant for theatrics. You two have a lot in common.
Whatever, you said you loved the game, so don't even go there.
Why now? It's not like he's hurting for crimes.
He said...
Why leave that?
Oswald wanted Falcone out of the picture. Looks like he succeeded.
So what? He wants to take his place?
Maybe. For starters.
Yeah, what?
Well, I'm not sticking around here to find out.
Oswald. Penguin is about to unleash God knows what on the city. You can't just leave.
A good reason not to be here when he does. You want to stay? That's your choice.
If Penguin is everything you say, there's no tree high enough for you to climb. He will find you.
So what are you suggesting? The bat helps the cat.
And the cat helps the bat.
Bruce, sweetie, the gallant knight thing, it really is adorable. But what would Harvey think? The two of us, working together. After all, I'm not really an all work and no play.
What, for Xbox?
Harvey knows that.
Sorry, why are we talking about Harvey?
He's your friend, isn't he? Just seeing how much of a conscience you really have. You and
I mean... 3 games for what system? The new one? Oh, I see. So you... Oh, if you got a 1 terabyte system for Xbox, then you'd have 3 games only for PS4. Oh,
Hello.
Peter.
Yeah, of course.
We're here for her. If you care about your own skin, you'll get the hell out.
Not done yet.
Oh, yeah. No problem.
I think they want more.
Then let's give it to him.
So, what you're saying is you would get rid of most of your games, but does that mean if you got rid of Jurassic World, you get it back on Xbox? I don't even have my Jurassic World now. It's even in my PS4, so.
Oh, whatever.
I don't. I took it out on my application and I deleted the game. So I'm thinking about anyway. I'm thinking about getting it for my Xbox again when I get it. When I get it back anyway, eventually I'll probably be able to get back for it. So I kind of like Jurassic World for that system better.
Are we alone?
Yeah, we're alone.
Let's get out of here.
I'll take the rooftops. You take the alley.
Wait. Yes or no, will you help me stop Penguin?
I'm gonna say maybe, but only because he's trying to kill me.
Pretty good reason to say yes.
I know one thing I'll never get for Xbox back, so I'm definitely keeping them for PS4, so. My Walking Dead's. Of course, Xbox has problems with Season 1. Every time you freaking play it, when I played it for Xbox One, the freaking, there was always, when you know the beginning of it, when you saw Lee and the police officer in the car, there's always, like, the freaking, there was always video issues with it.
Computer found anything.
For some reason. At least on demand, anyway. I could simply get it back for I could get it on disc if I wanted to. Maybe that's what I'll do. I won't get it back. I had it on demand for my one profile I bought it on, but the only thing I didn't have a problem with was Part 3. So that one I bought on my MLS 4262 profile. So I might download that back on demand, but the other two I'll get on disc. Actually, no, not even Part 2 I'll get on disc. Only Part 1, because Part 1 was the one with the issue, not Part 2. In that case, I'll probably just get all 3 of them on disc. That'd be stupid to download one of them on demand and have the other 2 on disc. That'd be weird.
Going as Bruce is the smart choice.
Yeah, I know you. Oh, sorry. No, sorry. That don't work, buddy. Those are not the real. Those were stupid arcade versions. Trust me, I had them on mine too, on my 4262. You can't play those anymore, so. You can't play those games. You have to buy the new ones. Those are arcade versions. There's no arcade games on friggin' Xbox, so you have to play the real ones. Trust me, I had them on mine too. You can't. When I'm.
Excuse me, Mr. Wayne?
No, so you better tell him I'm coming.
Sir? Bruce Wayne?
Yeah, well,
to see you?
yeah.
He'll be right out.
I'm not waiting.
I was shocked when I couldn't, when you can't go to it.
Bruce Wayne? Finally, you've come to see me. Of course, only after your name's been dragged through the mud. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad to see you. But you're a day late and a great many dollars short.
We can be friends, Phil. I'd like us to put aside our differences.
It's easy to ask for peace when you've already lost the war. But I won't be the one to deny a fresh start. Your father and I, we took this city and made it ours. Falcone too, rest his soul.
The only games that you could download, that there was the only games that you remember why you can't download those, because they weren't available to download. The only ones that are available to download is when you go to when you see those when you go to your profile and you see games that are available for Xbox One. Those are the ones that you can download. And now that the new when LA Noire comes out on November 14th on Xbox finally to download, you'll be able to get that one. But nowhere does it show. Nowhere when I had it was that you could download friggin' arcade games. I couldn't download what arcade game? Oh yeah, I actually did. Yeah, the only one you could download was friggin' the hell was it? What the hell was that game? Oh God. That fighting game that used to fight on a train and everything. The one I got at the time, that one was available to download, but the Walking Deads weren't available at the time to download. So eventually, maybe they won't come as an arcade, but not right now.
Like you wouldn't understand what it takes to rise to the top.
Oh, I understand. Very well.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same.
Sounds like me.
It is you.
So, what's your point? I take it you have one. Or are you just fond of my dulcet tones?
Why attack me? Because of Dent and the campaign?
I'm in Cobblepot's crosshairs, same as you.
But you fed them dirt.
Hey, Bryce.
Only the files I seized from Wayne Manor. Your father, Falcone, and I, we had ways of getting anything we wanted.
Yeah.
How do you think your family got the land for Wayne Tower? Cobblepot wants retribution because we took his family's land. Oswald's family signed it over to us, along with the rest of their assets.
If that's true, maybe I can make it right.
Noble, but naive. It was so long ago, there's nothing left of the Cobblepot estate.
Well, I don't know how
Maybe
the
if I could count on you
Xbox
as an
One
ally,
X is going to be.
I
I
could use
don't
the
know.
powers of my office to help you make reparations. There's so much more.
I know, like I said, the new versions have that new feature now when it comes out too. So there's no avatars won't be no longer in that stupid little screen on the left-hand side anymore. So that's one thing that's changed in Xbox. Actually, I think it's also got to do with the.
A lot more resources for helping a new friend.
Fine, that's what it takes to earn your friendship.
I knew you'd see the light.
I could. I would do that.
Powers
in a way.
The trunk stands strong, but it's the roots that hold it up, and the thickest of them lead to Arkham.
I mean that new avatar is a great one. I friggin' saw it like in the summertime when it showed on Facebook what it was going to look like.
It made it easy.
The new version of it.
Thomas was the doctor. I leveraged my political power to ease the transfer of assets. Falcone was the muscle. He had his own way of making problems go away.
So that's what Oz wants to punish me for.
His mother was one of our last patients. You can hardly expect him to think rationally. Gotham was chaos before we took control. At least now there's a semblance of order. Listen, Bruce.
Because these new attractions and the avatars, like you normally used to pay for in 360, you'll be able to make your person the way you want it now. You won't be paying for it anymore. That's what they made different. Plus, the avatar is no longer small and no freaking little screen anymore. It's freaking alive.
But that's a problem for another day. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to.
Now that's friggin'. When I saw that, I was freaking hooked with the Xbox One X.
Good luck tonight.
I don't need luck. I hit hard enough to win without it.
Alfred, get a warning to Gordon. Tell him to increase security of the debate. Hill seems to think he's safe, but Penguin's still out there.
I actually think it's going to be on all the Xboxes now anyway. So that could just be on Xbox One X, that new feature. So if you were to get the Xbox One S, you would have the same you'd have the same thing. Like I said, if you want the 1 terabyte, now's the time to freaking pay. Now's the time to get it when it's 300 bucks. And whether you like racing games, so you could get, or Battlefield Army games, you could get Battlefield finally for yourself.
Has tripled security at the debate.
Thanks, Alvin.
It's a plan of the old Monarch Theater.
I don't know how long it's going to be 300 though. I mean, it's almost
I hacked into the image feeds from the security
Sunday's October 1st now. The deal could end October 1st for all I know. I don't know. I didn't check the details, so I don't know how long it's for. So
Hills, details about your father. It must have been quite upsetting.
I can't imagine how you must feel. To learn so much in so little time.
To be honest, Alfred, nothing can shock me anymore. Not when it comes to my parents.
I wish I felt the same way. But I
What?
suppose no good can come from wallowing.
really, your
The
friend
city
just
needs
can't give you a
now more
system
than
if it's
ever.
not 300 anymore. So you could get him in trouble. He could get fired from the GameStop.
Leave you to it then.
Gotham District Attorney.
Wait a minute. The images on these cameras
Yeah,
haven't changed.
and look what happened at the time that we used to know that guy. One guy at my GameStop that was the manager. He got in trouble for something like that.
What they want us to
He
see.
gave. I knew the real reason why he was fired. Cause they told me. I asked him one time why was the guy fired from this GameStop. They said, oh, he gave a system away one time to a customer after the deal was offered, and he gave him for the same price. So he was fired, and he was the manager.
Now.
And I always liked him. He always gave me good deals. See, that's what happens if you friggin', yeah, they can do deals for you, but if the deal is up, if the deal is over, then they can't do that anymore. They could get in trouble. So yeah, your friend can still do it for you if the deal is still on, yeah. Like I said, I didn't check how long it's for, so I don't know. Could be till November for all I know. I have no clue. I'm not worried about it, so I don't care for that. Yeah, that's what the other guy used to tell me, too.
Hey, Bruce.
Look what happened to him.
I'm glad you called. I needed to talk to you, actually. Something's
I don't know.
Something that's, well, it's not exactly...
Harvey, listen to me. Your life is in danger.
Because of Penguin and his thugs?
Thanks, but there is an army of security here. They have me in some back room until the debate begins.
For my own protection, they said. A little bit of overkill, if you ask me.
It's not overkill, Harvey. It's a real...
Please, I need to
Get this off my chest.
look.
Bruce, I didn't want to do this over the phone, but...
My advisors are telling me that
People that work at GameStop can buy. They mostly buy the systems. They can buy systems at GameStop for themselves, and they can actually.
I get it. It's the smart move.
They
Let's talk about that
they
later.
can they get a discount. So one of the people now that I know at GameStop is a friend of mine now since he's been there long.
But here's the thing, Bruce.
He said when the new Xbox One X comes out, he'll be able to take one home. He gets it for lesser than what the people get it for.
I would hate to trash you in public, but you and me, we'll know the truth about our friendship.
You've got some nerve, Harvey. Either we're a team or we're not.
Oh, of course we're a team, Bruce. Of course we are. Just...
Not in front of the press.
Listen, I hate to push you,
But I need to know. Can I count on your money, Bruce?
whatever it takes to save Gotham. That's what we wanted.
I'll always support you, Harvey.
Oh, thank you, Bruce. Thank you. You don't know how much this means to me. To Gotham. I'm sorry, Bruce. The makeup person is here. Guess she needs to put on my face.
I hope you can still watch the debate somewhere. No matter what I have to say tonight, remember.
You are always my friend.
Harvey!
The what? Really?
Batman. Yeah, all quiet so far.
I've got a feeling that's about to change.
Just so we're clear, you and me, we're on shaky ground.
Jim, listen.
No, listen to me. The excessive violence, it can't go on. Most of the GCPD already think you're a monster. Don't prove them right.
You're lucky I'm on your side.
That may be true, but I can't ally with a violent thug.
We have bigger things to worry about right now. Your security has been compromised.
I've got patrols on every door.
You better check on them.
I'd keep that holstered if I were you.
What's she doing here? She was part of that robbery at the mayor's office.
Really? You're gonna drag out that dead horse?
I think she's mending her ways.
Oh, he's right, Lieutenant. I don't do the bad things anymore. Unless it's on request.
This better not come back to bite me. Alpha Patrol, come in.
That,
yeah.
Incident.
Yeah, I know. That's what the guy does at the one on my GameStop too. Yeah.
Kind of cage.
But he doesn't pay the full price. He said. So when they work there, they get off any system they want. Like what?
I thought I could pay the favor. You know, like
oh, he
you
did?
Scratch my back. I cut some people up.
This is no bar fight. They're coming with everything they have.
Good. That brawl barely had me break a sweat.
None of my men on the ground are responding.
Enough waiting. We're going in.
Alpha, do you read?
Now, aren't you glad I'm here?
Well, you have a better shot than my SWAT team of getting in there quietly. We are seriously underfunded at the GCPD.
Sounds like a vote for dead, Lieutenant.
No, well, yeah, I don't blame her for that. Yeah, well. Oh, you mean once you got the PS4 Pro, you mean?
Good evening, everyone.
Yeah, well. Like you said, now the price dropped $100 now, so now it's $399 only. But I know what you mean. I mean that yeah, exactly. You had the chance. See, now I paid $499 too for mine when it first came out. Well, actually, no, I paid more for mine at Figure Hut. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, because I got my PS4 Pro at Figure Hut, so I paid like $700. But at the time when I got it, the system was still $499 yet, so it didn't go down yet. So I checked at GameStop at the time.
Why they weren't responding.
Gordon, we found one of your patrols. They've been terminated.
As you might have guessed, there's been a change to tonight's program. First order of business, firing the moderator.
I hate to be a downer, but these hostages, I don't like their chances.
They just didn't have a head for the issues.
Casualties are inevitable. It's only a question of how many.
Inspiring. You really know how to pep a girl up.
You'll do. Get out here. Keep it quiet back there.
These guys are armed to the teeth.
We need a new moderator.
Come on, you.
You there! Yes!
You!
Thank you for volunteering.
Please. No.
Go on, then. Introduce the candidates. Stage fright, huh? All right. I'll get you started, but this is your show.
3 hostiles. Gotta take them out quietly.
If you say so. Sounds fun.
What? What was? What?
Keep your heads down. Make for the police line.
Oh, yeah.
And now, a word from our sponsor.
Told you.
Sisters of God, you have nothing to fear. We are the children of Arkham. We are here to end the masquerade and expose the corruption that's ruined your city. For too long, men like your esteemed mayor have profited from the pain of innocence.
They knew this was too big for Oswald. Someone else is pulling the strings.
Smart. Let someone else do the dirty work.
Go on, love. You know what to do.
That's awesome. Oh, yeah. Man, that place is, yeah, right. I was shocked myself. That's where I would love to go as a Halloween thing. No, actually, they're real people dressed up as them. The others, I don't know how the heck they do the other, but they look like real people. Even actually, the others, I think, are robots, really. Yeah, Jason, Freddy, and yeah, exactly. Yeah, they're all people. They're people. It's actually pretty awesome when you think about it.
We're out of time, Batman. The press is going nuts with those two drunk on stage.
Roll the tape!
Subject 9.
I thought your father was dead.
Subject 9, Esther Cobblepot. You've been declared criminally insane and committed to Arkham indefinitely as a ward of the state.
Please, I'll sell you the land. Please don't do this.
You had your chance. You should have made the deal we offered you. Give her the drug.
Thomas, we're friends. Our boys play together.
You were warned, Esther. You know I always get what I want. Commence the procedure. Give her a dose she won't come back from.
Now you know. Now you will see.
Batman! You certainly know how to make an entrance.
Go!
Why don't you kick the crap out of him?
No! Please! I made Amanda!
You cool me, bud.
I took out Thomas Wayne. That was all him. He didn't know when to stop. I had him killed because of it.
Get away from your back, my poor old mum. So this is for her.
Don't let you kill anyone else!
Right, your turn, Dent. Where's your mate, Bruce Wayne? Your biggest supporter, and he didn't even turn up. Batman! The revolution's already started! It's too late to join!
Your revolution is over, Penguin.
On the contrary, we're just getting started!
Yeah.
Hold your fire, damn it!
Harvey.
Where's the maniac in the mask? We need paramedics over here, now!
Hey, what were you saying? Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, yeah. How you like the amusement attraction, yeah. Oh, look at it. I didn't see that one. That must be
City
one I
Hall
missed.
Is in chaos after Mayor Hamilton Hill was confirmed dead.
While several members of the Children of Arkham have been arrested, the Penguin is still at large.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. That's got nothing to do with Halloween. That's those, yeah, those creepy. Yeah, exactly. I remember that. Yeah. I remember seeing that now. Yeah, those are freaky. My father even said now they're making clowns look out to be so friggin' evil, and yet clowns were supposed to be the ones that were funny all the time. Now they're making clowns out to be evil, and no kids will be. All the kids will be afraid of them.
He won't be the same after this.
Meanwhile, the Wayne family scandal continued to escalate after the full list of Thomas Wayne's victims was released to the public.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, half of them, I think, too.
Lawyers representing Bruce Wayne have no comment at this time.
We are the children of Arkham, and we have opened your eyes.
What? Oh yeah, yeah.
Next time on
yeah, I saw them. They were freaking oh god. Half of them were freaking.
You may have saved me, but this isn't over. You don't know these people, Bruce.
Authorities are scrambling. The so-called Children of Arkham have the city in a frenzy, but there's still no sign of their masked leader. With Hill and Falcone dead by their hands, the question on everyone's lips is, who's next?
After that news about your father sending innocent people to Arkham, sounds like the whole city wants your head on a pike.
The Waynes have always run this company, but now they want to decide what your future at this company will be.
Do you really think Bruce Wayne is worth protecting?
What do you want from me?
You know what I want.
No more hiding, not for anyone.
But don't worry, Bruce Wayne's finally gonna get what's coming to him.
Bruce! Bruce!